and welcome back to Budget Bangers, where you join me on my first car sales weekly video. So what we're going to be doing is very similar to what Joe Shifted Metal does a weekly video, kind of a rundown of what's happening through the week. I kind of do that already. I just chuck out one video with just a flash-by update of what's going on. So I thought I quite enjoy them videos. Not a lot of other people do them from what I can see. So I thought, might as well jump on the bandwagon and give it a go because I enjoy it. So hopefully you will enjoy this. Today is Tuesday. Obviously I've put the video out for the 308 already, hopefully. And that will count as Monday. So going forward, what I'll do Monday to Friday, depending on what happens. We might skip out a few days, depending on what is going on. So Tuesday, I'm actually having a late start today because I've been waiting for a parcel, some clocks for a Touran, which just come back from ECU testing. They're a very good company, so if you've got stuff like that needs doing, they do clocks, they do ECU repairs, obviously they do ABS pumps. I know Lee from Car UK uses them as well. I have used them in the past plenty of times before for other stuff. They're not a company that just kind of plays part starts and they'll just rebuild what you send to them. They'll test them and then make sure there's actually a fault with them, and if not, they will send you back for just a testing fee. And yeah, so I highly recommend them. We're going to get these fitted to the Touran, which will no doubt be dead as well. So I will be breaking out my trusty topped on GS 2000, not sponsored by the way, but I do highly rate these machines. This one I have had, I'm going to say 3 years. It is getting a bit long in the tooth now, quite simply because it gets abused. I'm not going to lie to you, it has in the past been used when I'm trying to get cars started and things like that. I've put them on there just as a battery, which you shouldn't do, but just to get them by. I've had it cranking on cars, I'm trying to diagnose them and things like that when the batteries have gone dead. So it has had some jip. Fantastic machine, highly recommend you getting one of them. You never know, one day I might be lucky enough for Top Don to reach out to me and sponsor a video, or give us a discount code, or maybe test out some products. That would be nice, but one step at a time. So plan of today is get these clocks fitted. I have got a car to try and get started as well that I bought. Another silly mistake that needs sorting out, but hey ho. So you can join me on that one. So what we'll do is we'll grab the keys and we'll get cracking. Well, the relatively simple process to do. You basically tilt the steering wheel down. There's a little plastic cover. There's two Torx bits in there. You take it out. There's one plug at the back. Very straightforward to do. And unfortunately, my Top Don's just not got the oomph it used to have, which is a shame. This battery is well and truly dead, so I need to get that off and get that on charge in an ideal world, because as I said, this thing's on its last legs to the poor old thing. It has been battered and abused. I do need to get some bits sorted, bodywork on here. Basically somebody banged a wood screw through it, so we need to get that fixed properly. And there's a bit down this corner here which does really need sorting. It's quite awful. You can see there, back paint job, and there's a bit of cracking in some filler, so we need to get that sorted. I've already had a quote for that from my body shop, very reasonable, so it needs to be done, because this car is going up for 3,995 once it's done, which is probably it will be the dearest car I have ever sold. I was going to be selling that, but it's scrap, so that's going to be going to the scrap yard at some point. Yeah, it's a shame. Really need to sort out getting a new jump pack. But we'll move on to the next item of today, and keep them wheels turning. I'm making some progress in here as well. Look at that, nice little couch. I need to try and sort out where's best for these to live. Quite simply, yeah, I'm not that fussed at this current moment in time. I have got some shelves to put up to get all this stuff out the way to make it look a lot better in here. And I have also got a banner up as well. We'll pop outside and have a quick look at that. And then look at that, quite crudely put in the window for the time being because I am waiting, because the weather lately has been absolutely shocking. It's been raining quite a bit, and also I'm here by myself, so I don't want to be climbing up a soggy wet ladder, slipping and hurting myself, so I've kind of crudely stuck it in the window for the time being. It will be going up there. We just have a contact number and email address, and then we can maybe work out on getting a sweep and brush out round here and giving it a bit of a tidy up and things like that. And Avio, that is inside. I've been doing some of the little scuffs on that normally lives here. I do need to get that out and back around the front so there's not an empty space. Astra, that's probably going to be the next one for its MOT, because I do not think that wants a lot of work. So fingers crossed that's next. Colt still up for sale. Quite a strange one, this one. Obviously I took a deposit on, worked with somebody to sort something out, getting them paid. They messaged me saying they can't go ahead with the deal. Not a problem. Price board went back in the window. Cracking little car. Surprise, I'm not getting more phone calls on that. Colts are funny ones to sell, really. Yeah, they do tend to hang around a bit. Why, I don't know, but I like them. They're good, dependable little cars, so hopefully we can get some more inquiries on that. The Peugeot 308 did throw up another issue when I took it to the auctions. They did a check on it and they said, "Oh, are you aware this car's got outstanding finance on it?" And I was like, "Nope," because I did my check and it came back clear when I bought it back in September. So it just goes to show that not all checks you do can be as they should be. I basically paid for a check. I can't remember the name of the company because it was a while ago. I have started using Vehicle Score because they do quite good checks and things like that. They are quite a reputable company now. I can't remember off the top of my head who I was using, but they're obviously no good because I did a check, it came back all clear. But that has now been sorted. I spoke to the lady I bought the car off, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I have the finance on it. I've literally just made a payment today." I didn't realise it'd be an issue. I said, "Nope, that is an issue. We need to sort it out because I can't get rid of the car with the finance outstanding, and really you shouldn't have sold the car with finance outstanding." But she was like, "Nope, I'll have it done. I'll get it sorted." Within the hour she rang up. Luckily she only had a couple of payments left, so she rang up and she said, "Right, I've paid it off. I'll send you the confirmation of the payment and we'll just wait for the confirmation that the finance has been cleared to come through, and then we can get rid of it." So that car will be f***ing gone. Good old Dacia, still working wonders for me. What to do now? I don't know. We'll have a wander and have a look. Right then, so we're having quite a quiet one today. Not a great deal happening at the minute, really. Just trying to get caught up on some admin stuff, making sure everything's right there, doing my usual trolling through the interwebs for cars, even though I can't really buy anything at the minute because of the Peugeot 308. I'm still just trolling through just to have a look, see what's going through, not necessarily buying, but I just like to keep dipping my toe in the water just to see how things are going, what's available, what I can get, and just kind of working from there. as it stands. Obviously, the situation with the Peugeot has been sorted. I just need to wait for the confirmation from the finance company. The person sent me the documents they got, which was the settlement figure and the confirmation of the payment. We just need to just waiting for the confirmation that the finance is cleared. Realistically, just so it like comes off the system, so to speak. But it's a shame that I can't really buy nothing at the minute. I'm kind of in limbo, waiting for stuff to get sorted. It's a shame because I've spotted a few cars that I maybe would have had a little go on, which is frustrating. And then I'm waiting for them. I've got the 2 ran on charge, so I can get back to the body shop today to get that sorted. I could maybe, there would be arguments to say I could maybe do bits myself, but that's going to be an expensive car. £4,000 is a lot of money to me, and let's be honest, it wants to be right. So, I mean, for what it's costing me, it's not worth the hassle. Neil does do a very good job, so yeah, not really worth my hassle for what he's doing it for. That Mazda that I did in my last auction video is going through again, so they're either wanting too much money or people see things that I see. So it just goes to show you, walking away is a good thing sometimes. Maybe I should have done that with the Peugeot 3-way, you know what I mean? You know, you live and learn. So we'll see how things go today. This could be just a little bit of an add-on to the video. There's not a great deal happening here at the minute. The phones are quiet. Probably it's because I've only got 1 car on sale at the minute, which is the Colt, which isn't great, but that's something out of my control. You know, when you sell as many cars as I did at once, and quite simply, I just got caught by surprise and didn't have the chance to replace them. So it's just that's just the way it is, unfortunately. So waiting for cars to get prepped, and then waiting to get rid of a Peugeot, and then just waiting for someone to give me a phone call on this Colt. Why have I not had a phone call on it? I do not know. Obviously, I did take the deposit on it, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here, chill for a bit, just do a bit of car shopping and see where the day takes me. Might have an early finish. Might be nice. Might be nice. Right then, it's a new day and I've actually got some stuff to do now, which is good. Got the Clio back, so I need to get that valeted up. I've got my little shelving to put up as well. So I've got that to do so I can tidy out me office space a little bit. And yeah, we'll have a look around the Clio. I'll have to be careful because this section of the unit is my landlord's and he doesn't want certain things on camera and things like that. He's quite a private guy, so we'll have a look around and I'll try my best to get what I can on video. Yeah, she's a little beauty. This car now has been freshly serviced with a full MOT with no advisories, and I have to say it's nice to see a car that isn't black, silver, grey or white. You'll be amazed if you start paying attention to how many cars are that colour on the road. Because I know over the years this colour does divide opinions. In the trade it is known as dog dick red. But I think this looks a lovely car in this colour, and it's set off with its bit of silver trimming and things like that. But really nice car. Drives really well. I took it home last night. Really does drive really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it valeted up. It's not too bad really. Outside isn't too bad at all. It really is just a bit dusty and a bit neglected. It's just a touch. No, the lighting in here is not very good, so you can't really see very well, but yep. Nearly clocks me on the head all the time, I think. Need to get some proper holders for it. Yeah, shouldn't be too long at all, I don't think. Really is a nice car. This car will be going up for 2295, which is in the recommended retail is 2495. So I think somebody's out there in the world will be getting an absolute steal, if you ask me. 67,000 miles on it as well, so really low mileage, really clean car. So what it is, I'll get it valeted up and then I'll be setting my shelving up hopefully today as well. That'll be going over there, I think. So but the main priority is getting this valeted up, getting it photographed and getting up for sale, because I need price boards in windows, because if they're not advertised they're not going to sell, unfortunately. So I'll get cracked on and we'll have a look at the finished product. Look at how well that's come up. A lovely car. Things are still a touch wet, so things won't dry. Obviously push the seat right back. I don't think you can see much anyway in this light. Yeah, quite happy with how this one's turning out so far. Gonna get the polisher out, give it a good old buff up, see how that comes out. So far it is looking top notch. Look at how well this little gem's come up, looking lovely. I don't know why, but on camera it looks like the front bumper is a different shade of red to the rest of the car, but in person it's not, so I don't know whether that's just the light hitting off it. But really clean car. I've gave it a good polish, good wash, things like that, the usual stuff. Nothing too extravagant. It's come up really well. You have to give it the camera angles. I'm trying not to film things that shouldn't be filmed in here. So yeah, all I need to do is just the finer details now. Waiting for the interior to dry out a little bit, and then I've got to do some tyre shine and tidy up these plastics a touch, and then she'll be ready to be photographed. Worth every penny of 2295 if you ask me. And again, inside looks good, and it smells nice as well, which is the main thing. So yeah, I'll get these finer details finished off and get it photographed once it's dried out, and hopefully the sunshine pops its head back out again, because it's just disappeared and it's gone pitch black for some reason. Well, not pitch black, but it's gone all grey, dark and miserable. So hopefully we'll get cracked on, and then I can get my shelving put up and see where we go from there. It's the little things that matter, stuff like this. Now I know where everything's at, I know what needs replacing, I know what I've got plenty of and things like that. All my cleaning stuff there, and I've got all my bits and pieces and things like that where it needs to be. It'll probably stay, if I know me, it'll probably stay organised for all of 5 minutes. But the main thing is I know where I'm at with stuff. It's the main thing. You know, plenty of polish, plenty of car cleaning stuff, plenty of polish, cutting compounds. I do know that I'm running low G101. I need to top up on some easy car care stuff, stuff for like interiors, and I need some good alloy wheel cleaner. Easy car care, really have trouble saying that, car care. The alloy wheel cleaner is good if it's not, if it just needs a basic clean. If it's proper stuck on stuff, I need something a bit more aggressive, which I do find I need a lot of the time. It's alright if you get a car that's getting cleaned every couple of weeks, you know, you give it a spray, it does the job. But when you get some of the cars I get in, maybe have never been cleaned in the time the last person owned them, so I need something more aggressive for that. And then just basic stuff, knowing where things are. You know, I've got all my touch-up pots, all my bits and pieces like masking tape, and then all my other bits, my little stickers that I stick on the back window, and then things like that. Gloves is another good thing that I can keep track of what I've got. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the Clio to get photographed, and it probably is in the video with that. Right, and I think this is a good point to end this video now. Clio is all photographed and ready. Walk around video has been done. It looks fantastic as always. I have done very well with these Clios in the past. They're very trouble-free, and they do tend to sell quite well from my experience. Yeah, we'll end this week on a high of actually getting something done on a week that realistically probably could have been a very, very quiet and poor week. So the fact that this car is now ready for sale is a big win. So what's the plans for next week? Hopefully we'll get somebody's backside in the seat of this thing and get some money in my pocket. Hopefully we'll also finally get rid of the 308, and we'll just crack on getting some more stuff. I did, when I picked this up, I did swap it over with the Astra, so hopefully that will be done quite soon next week. It's unsure because I do just kind of go, there's a key, needs MOT service. I don't technically book them in all the time, so it is up in the air. But yeah, hopefully this will sell quite quick, because again, cash flow, main thing, that's what we need. That's why I'm wanting to get rid of the 308 quick. Cash flow, get rid of it, turn it over, and just keep them wheels turning. And that's one thing that you've got to learn when you're doing this. When you're not busy, say like if you're waiting for cars to come back from an MOT, keep yourself busy, keep yourself doing something, because it's all about what goes on up in here. And I am an overthinker. I do think I have ADHD. I do need to get tested for it, so I do get a bit caught up in here sometimes and overthink things. So to keep yourself busy, to keep them wheels turning, just daft little things like putting my shelves up, getting my signs sorted, which hopefully next week I will have that done, and just daft things like that, just so you feel like you are achieving something with your week, and then you can top it off with stuff like this. But I do hope you enjoy this weekly video. This could be the first of many. This could be the one and only. We'll just see how it gets received. But I thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It does help me out massively. The last video I noticed 50% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. It's free. If you do enjoy these videos, please come along for the ride and see what sort of antics I can get up to, just trying to make a living in this world. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.